Welcome to this CSS tutorial once again. Now in this video we're going to be talking about adding related pages, and this is something you as a programmer you'll be doing a lot. This is something you as a web developer you'll be doing a lot. Okay, you'll be adding related pages on your website. Okay, you have first page, you have a second page, you have a third page, and you do that with the link. You'll be linking pages on your web pages. Okay, you'll be linking pages here and there. That is something you as a web developer you'll be doing all the time. Okay, and that is what we'll be talking about in this video. Okay, so now let's get started. But at first, we are going to be putting the link down here. We're going to be putting our link down here that we'll be able to click to link to the other page. So when we click that link, we are going to go to the other page. Okay, so now let's get this over with. Let's go over to our index.html. So we are going to be adding the link here, down here. So I already have this, so let me just paste it. Paste this here, and this is first of all, let me bring this up here. Now I want you to make sure you have an index a HTML file like I have here. You can see I have topgames.html. You can name yours anything. Just make sure you have a HTML file. Okay, make sure you have a HTML file as I have here. So this is the file that we'll be linking to. Okay, so now let's like I said, so over here this h3, you can see the h3 down here. I'm simply telling the user more on games. So this is the h3, and this is the link, and as usual is the anchor tag with the href, and this is what we are linking to, the topgames.html, which we have over here. You can see it over here, and this will be the text. This will be the text the user will see to be able to click to go to the other page. Let's just close this so we can get some space. And now this is the topgames.html file. Now let's click it, and you can see I'm still using. The first thing you need to know, this is the nice thing about CSS. Okay, you can reuse your CSS. You can reuse your CSS styles. You can also reuse classes. So this is, you can see the paragraph. I reuse the para4. This para4. Let's go over to our styles of CSS. You can see I'm reusing the paragraph 4 element. You can see the para4. We already gave it a line height of 1.5 em, a background color, some padding, and a border of 2 pixels, solid black. So I'm reusing the class here. So this paragraph will have the effect. Okay, so and one more thing, you can see we linked it. We use the same link, and this is the very nice thing about CSS. You can reuse your CSS file. We are using the same link over here. You can see this is our topgames.html file. We are using this link, and now if I go over to our index.html, let's go over to the top. You will see that is the same link. This is the same link. You can see the same link. We are using the same link over here. So that is the nice thing about CSS. Some other people like to create different CSS for different CSS files for different HTML page. Okay, but I think this is the best practice. This is the best practice. You need to create one particular CSS file, and you need to link many other pages to that particular CSS file. So that's what we are doing in this video. This is the nice thing about CSS. So we are linking this, and we have a h1 tag. So when the user click this, when the user come over to the first page, they will see this text, some top games. Okay, when the user comes to this page, they will see this text, some top games. Okay, and they will also see this paragraph over here. Okay, now so let's go back to the index.html. So like I said, let's go down here. I just want to make you guys understand this. We already have a heading 3 tag called more on games, and we are also linking we're also linking to the next page called topgames.html, and this is the text the user will see. So let's refresh this on our web page. So we refresh, and now let's go down here. And you can see we have, you can see the link here, see top game. So if we click this link now, we are going to the next page. We are going to the other page. Now you can see our heading 3 says more on game. So when we click this, let's click this now. And now you can see it's taking the style from the first page. You can see this over here, it's taking the style from the first page. You can see the padding, you can see the border, it's also taking the heading. You can see over here, let's go back to our code editor. Let's go back to our top games.html. You can see this heading. We have a heading, don't forget, we have a heading 1. And if we go back to our index.html file, let's go back to this other file, you can see we also have a heading called the game website. So it's also inheriting the styles from that heading. Okay, it's also inheriting the styles. You can see the border we gave. You can see the red border, and it's also in this second paragraph. You can see the para 4. It's also inheriting the styles. You can see the padding, you can see the border, you can see everything. So that is the nice thing about CSS. You can reuse your CSS classes. The reason we have this padding and this colored this box over here is because we are reusing this class. It's because we are reusing this para 4 class. This para 4 class, something we have already styled here. If we go over to our CSS, you can see it over here. We have already styled it, so it's taking the style from here. So that is the nice thing about CSS. You can reuse your classes, okay? Yeah. So and you can see we also linked it. We also use the same link. We are also linking to one page, which is this CSS page. We also have the link over here in the HTML file. So that's the nice thing about CSS. Yeah. So that will be it for this video concerning the linking to related pages on your web page, on your website. So this is something you will be doing as a web developer. You'll be linking to lots of pages. Okay, so that will be it for this video, guys. I will see you guys in the next video.